Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Beards and Bitcoins Crypto Podcast. We are a podcast for the man's man and yes, the ladies that love him. I am your host, co-host, Jay Chains, right alongside in the studio once again with my man BitBoy.
Did you just try to take over the podcast?
I tried to make it a solo show.
Wow.
In your presence too.
How's that going to work for you, a solo show, you think?
Well, we know that if we've ever tried the solo show, it was the worst rated show we've ever done, so it's probably not a good idea.
Now, who was the solo host?
You?
It was me. So maybe I've been holding us back this whole time.
Tell us in the comments.
Yeah, you guys let us know.
Who's your favorite host?
Who's your favorite host? I already know it. They're going to say, Jay Chains, Jay Chains, Jay Chains. My editor loves you. My freaking wife loves you. Everybody loves you.
They love my voice.
But there's one person who I value this person's opinion way above everybody else's, and this person thinks I'm the best host.
You.
Yes, it's me. Correct. Okay, I'm the star of this show. Dang it, it is me. Okay, you're just my you're my compadre, my companion.
We've
okay?
talked about this before. I'm the Guillermo to your Kimmel.
Absolutely, except for I never did blackface. Okay,
Good.
Jimmy Kimmel did. Okay, just want to be clear about that. I'm not down with that. Okay, all right, guys, listen. We got a really exciting show for you guys today. We're going to be talking about some coin research sites that Jay and I use, and we're going to be talking about the difference of between those. So if you've been thinking like you want to research coins, that's a great thing, and we're going to show you guys the best way to do it. So let's go ahead and get into those websites. Let's wax it. All right, guys, so let's go ahead. Let's jump right into the episode today. We're going to be talking about CoinMarketCap. We're going to be talking about CoinGecko. We're going to be talking about Live Coin Watch, Coin360. And last, we're going to wrap it up just briefly talking about Token Metrics. It's a little bit different of a coin research site. It is paid compared to some of the other ones. But let's go ahead and get into CoinMarketCap, Jay. Tell them what you like about it, what you don't like, and things like that.
Cool. Well, first off, I like the fact that CoinMarketCap has been around for a long time. And I think you can correct me if I'm wrong or maybe help me find the statistic because I'm sure that you know it. But during the last bull run, I believe CoinMarketCap was in the top 100 websites of all websites, like Amazon, Google, all of that, right?
It was, I think it peaked at 103.
103. Okay. So it's got its validation because it's been around. It was one of the first sites. It's one of the most reputable, at least in some people's opinion. I know that they took a lot of flack with the whole Binance thing. I'm under the impression that, like the BNB coin, it stays at like 10. Like it will not go below that. I don't know if it's, pumped up for that reason. I know that you probably know a little bit more about this than I do, but I do love CoinMarketCap. There was a little while I didn't. Definitely got a chance to.
We had it out with them.
We did with Luke and the guys.
Yeah.
But then I know Luke, he stepped away from the company, didn't he?
Yeah.
So,
I believe he might be back with them now, but we had a lot of issues when they changed the ranking system. If you remember, we did a whole episode about it.
Yeah, I know that it caused a lot of controversy because there were projects that were close to the top 100 or maybe in the top 200 that overnight they dropped to like 1,200, like down well below 1,000. So, once they changed those algorithms, which I think made sense because there's a lot of tomfoolery going on with, wash trading and stuff. So I think once they changed it for the right reason. I like that it's under the ownership of Binance now. I think that that's a good thing for the space. I'd love to hear your take on that.
Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, Binance bought CoinMarketCap. I can't remember what the number was. It was a huge number. CoinMarketCap is the #1 most visited website in crypto, period. More than Cointelegraph, more than,
Do you know what should
Binance.
be the #2 most visited website in crypto?
beardsandbitcoins.com.
You darn right.
Absolutely, it should be. Hopefully it will be here soon. But, CoinMarketCap's a big deal. So when Binance bought it, I know there's been a lot of pushback. A lot of people did not like that because they don't like Binance. They don't like centralized exchanges, and things like that. Uniswap, the rise of the DEX has been going on over the last couple months. But some people don't like those centralized exchanges at all. So they thought Binance owning it would maybe help Binance to be able to kind of shade some numbers in their favor, yada, yada, yada. That's probably true. However, when we look back at the history of CoinMarketCap, a lot of people blame CoinMarketCap as the sole source of the beginning of the bear market. Right, because in the span of one day, $100 million in market cap was lost by people selling off because in December of 2017, CoinMarketCap made a change that removed all the Korean exchanges from their regular listing. People saw that, did not realize they made that change, and thought just there was a giant sell-off and continued the sell-off. And that was really the beginning of Bitcoin's, fall specifically. Altcoins had another couple rallies, but that was the beginning of the bear market pretty much. And a lot of people blame CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap hasn't really had a dog in the fight, when it comes to crypto. They're making money regardless. It's kind of like me with a thumbnail, for instance. If I write a thumbnail for my channel that says Bitcoin is crashing or Bitcoin is pumping, people like that either way. Right. People come and click on those. So CoinMarketCap, whether the market's crashing or it's pumping, is getting that traffic. As long as things aren't like completely stable, that's when CoinMarketCap's numbers go down. So they don't really have a dog in the fight whether they want Bitcoin to go up or down. Now they do. Yeah. Because with Binance is going to want crypto prices to rise.
Because then you get more interest, you get more people visiting the site, more traction, more traffic.
Absolutely. So I think that is definitely, a good thing. Binance is, yes, it may skew the numbers a little bit to them, but overall, they're not going to want to see the markets fall. Mm-hmm. So that's my opinion on CoinMarketCap. What do you think about the numbers of CoinMarketCap and like what are you looking for when you go to CoinMarketCap compared to some of the other sites?
Well, one of the other sites that I use it for a different reason, right? And we'll get into that one a little bit later. That's 360, where it's it's that heat map stuff. That's more for a visual. This when I'm on CoinMarketCap, it really depends on what I'm doing. If I'm looking to enter a trade, I'm going to be looking at the gainers and the losers. I'm going to say, what's going on in the market, because if I know that a coin usually sits around somewhere and maybe it's 5 cents down, I may hop into that knowing that it's going to, you're going to get that back by the dip, right? So I use it to really check and see where I can buy some dips. And then really what I like about it, and I know that some of the other sites do this as well, but, you can go get, the market pairs. So you can see, which one of the exchanges really at a good click at the top, the reputable, they give the score for the confidence score for the exchanges based on a specific coin that you're trying to do some research on. I like that you can go check out their social medias. I like that you can get a link directly to the website, stuff like that. And I know that some of the other sites do that, but because, I'm just so kind of conditioned to CoinMarketCap, it's really like second nature to me.
Absolutely. And I'm the same way. I still fight myself sometimes. Like I automatically go to CoinMarketCap. Mm-hmm. That's just where I go to look at stuff. However, I've really started getting exposed to a lot of new sites. I've known about a lot of new sites. I just haven't seen the advantage of it. Mm-hmm. But one of those sites is CoinGecko. And honestly, to me, CoinGecko is more robust than CoinMarketCap.
I would agree. And the people that run their social media are like, I feel like they are
lizard people.
Lizard people?
CoinGecko? Sorry. I thought it was funny.
No, I think they're more responsive, right? Like you'll actually get interaction out of them, whereas I don't really feel like CoinMarketCap, I don't think they ever respond on anything.
Yeah, it's like the difference between going and talking to a really hot chick at the bar. She's going to be like, this guy, he's okay. And then you go and talk to a chick that's not, she doesn't have the guys flocking to her. She's going to talk to you a little bit better. CoinGecko is your B-level hot chick at the bar.
She's your
maybe C-level.
She's your next door girl.
She's the girl next door. Exactly. That's what she is, really.
CoinMarketCap's the sorority chick.
Yeah.
CoinGecko is the girl next door.
That's right.
I like this. I like where we're going with this.
I love it, honestly, And Coin360 is the one that's just, she's all over the place.
That's the strip club right there.
That's the strip club. Those are the scrippers. Okay, let's be honest. Look, I'm married. This is a family-friendly show. Okay, right, so we're just using examples here. Yeah. That's all we're talking about. Yeah. Okay,
we're talking in metaphors.
Okay.
All right. So back to CoinGecko. What kind of? I know you said it's more robust. Kind of explain to me what you mean about that.
Yeah. Well, with CoinGecko, I really like the way that the chart is. When you look at the charts, when you click on any coin, and you go down, to me, the charts are much more user-friendly. You've got the 7-day, 14-day, 30-day, 90-day, 180-day, 1 year, and max. And I like them. If you've ever used CoinMarketCap, whenever you're trying to show a specific chart, it gets a little wonky.
It does.
It gets a little wonky, right? CoinGecko doesn't have that at all. And I really like what CoinGecko does there. But let me tell you what I love about CoinGecko. I love how this is where I find the Uniswap coins almost before anywhere else. We're talking about one place that has the new coins before even CoinGecko. But when I'm looking at low cap coins, CoinGecko is where I'm going to. So if I want to, let's say I want to look up a project I talked about recently on my channel, Unilayer. So I type in Unilayer in the search bar, I go to it, and then I scroll down, and right under where it lists the logo and the ticker and things, you can click etherscan.io. You can go to the Etherscan, and boom, there's your token contract address. And this is the best way to get token contract addresses for coins that aren't like on MetaMask yet or on Uniswap Next, that aren't searchable there, because there's so many Uniswap scams. The best thing is to go to the project on CoinGecko, go to their Etherscan from there. Then you got the token contract address, and you can verify that is the correct one, and you're not going to get scammed. You go put it in Uniswap, and boom. So CoinGecko is more for, a little bit more for the degenerate, a little bit more for the degenerate than, your average person. If this is your first time watching a crypto podcast or listening to a crypto podcast, then, CoinGecko may not be for you. Maybe you want to stick to CoinMarketCap. If you're getting a little deeper into crypto, you're going to want to use extra tools. So let's talk about another one of those extra tools.
The extra tool.
Yeah.
That's what I had mentioned when I was talking about CoinMarketCap is Coin360. Now, I love Coin360 when I'm trying to get into like some trades. Yeah. Right, because it lays you out. You got a heat map, right? So you're
not looking good at the moment. By the way,
it's a lot of blood, lot of blood
at the time of this recording.
It looks like we got a little bit of a green in the Ethereum tokens, but pretty much everything is bleeding right now. So, and that's why I like it so much, because you get an overall kind of overhead view of the market, so you can see exactly what's going on in which markets, where, and you can say, all right, I'm going to jump in here because this is darker red.
Yeah. Wow, look at Link. Link took a big, crazy dump today, the day of this recording. I'm sure it'll be back up. It's actually lower than where people thought it might go. But we're not talking about those numbers right now. We're talking about the research themselves. And one thing I like about Coin360 is you're able to see kind of the different groups of coins, okay? Like you've got your SHA-256 up here, Bitcoin. You've got your eHash that shows Ethereum, but then you got your Ethereum tokens. You can click on that Ethereum token box, and it'll expand, and you can kind of see how all the Ethereum tokens are doing today. And I really like that. You can find some smaller ones that are in green. You can kind of click on the boxes, and boom, you can see different stuff. And another thing I really like about Coin360 is up at the top, you can click performance, and you can select custom dates. You can see how Bitcoin is compared to Ethereum for the last like 3 months. It's a really good site to compare stuff. Now, another site where you can compare that we're not going to really be getting into today, but another one to keep on your radar is CryptoCompare.com. Have you ever used that one?
I have. A long time ago, though.
Yeah. CryptoCompare.com is a really good one to kind of compare bigger coins. It doesn't really do that great for newer coins or smaller coins, but if you're looking at like top 20, CryptoCompare is pretty good. Another one I like, so I teased this one to you guys a little while ago, that there's one site that I find gets the earliest coins, and that would be livecoinwatch.com. Now with this one, if you watch CoinGecko, it's not going to really change in real time. Now I think Coin360 does, I think. But with Live CoinWatch, you can actually watch the coins charts live without having to be on an exchange.
This is really cool. I don't even remember the last time I was on Live CoinWatch, but I love how you see the depth, and you got the standard deviation of 2%. But man, to see that right there, that visual, so you can know the buy and the sell side, to see where you're looking. Yeah, I mean, that could be huge when you're trying, if you're a day trader or you're making some swings.
Yeah, and I think you're a big swinger, right?
Big.
Real big swinger. Okay.
Oh, where's the key bowl party tonight?
Oh, the key bowl party. Oh man, well it's at your house, I think. I'm gonna be over there later, and there's a hot blonde there that I love. Woof 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 woof. Old Fia. That's a dog, guys. That's a dog.
You might remember from a few episodes back. Yeah. She made her podcast debut. What I loved is the crypto Fia picture. I was crossed off.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I got some good editors, okay? I was telling my editors yesterday about Fia and how much I love the dog. And I tried to explain to them. They thought it was so funny when I explained to them, like, you guys don't understand. Like, a dog will reach out and shake your hand. We've all seen it before, right? We've all had a dog that'll be on its little, sitting down and reach up and shake your hand. This dog will literally sit beside me like a human on a couch. She will turn around and she will look at me like this and stick her paw out. And
you don't have to ask. Like most of the dogs, you have to ask to shake or for your paw or whatever. No, she offers it up.
Yeah, no, she will. She won't. She's persistent about it. Like she wants you to hold that hand, and like once you reach it, like she just sits it out there like this, just holds it.
She just wants to be loved.
To hold that hand.
What's wrong with that?
Love her. She's nice. She's a good dog. Good dog. So yeah. So anyways, guys, that is Live Coin Watch. We really like Live Coin Watch. It shows the buy and sell orders and things like that. Well, let's talk about one other site that I really like. You guys know if you follow my channel, I've been using Tokenmetrics for a long time. And Tokenmetrics is a site that it's a coin research site, but it's paid. It is one where you're going to have to pay a subscription. Now, if you guys want to sign up for Tokenmetrics, you guys can do that and support the podcast.
Ooh, I like that.
You love to support the podcast. Tokenmetrics.beards.live. That is going to be the link for you guys to sign up for this. They were doing free trials. I think now the trial is a couple bucks, so not very much. But you can try it out. And I recently had some interviews on my channel where I talked to the guys behind Tokenmetrics. This has been a coin research site that has been so helpful to me. And they got kind of two ways you can use it. You can either do the research yourself. You can click, ratings, and you can see some of their ratings, and then you can dig closer into the coins. You can see which ones they're bullish on, which ones they're bearish on, which one they're long-term on, which ones they're, short-term on. And you can really get a good feel for which crypto projects they think are going to do well. One they consistently think is going to do well, actually, that I've never covered on my channel, Pax Gold, because of the gold prices.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that's a gem that I found through, CoinMetrics. But they also have what is called indices, which, if you didn't know, do you know what indices means?
I do, but I'll let you explain it.
It's the plural of index.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, indices. Such a weird plural.
Yeah, we could go off on a tangent of weird words. I know that.
We can. Can we not just say indexes? Why does that sound weird? It doesn't, does it?
Why not gooses instead of geese?
Yeah, and why not mooses instead of meese?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Is that right? I don't know. We need to do a live show in Canada around a moose one day. I love moose or meese.
Dude,
Meeses, mooses.
I was in Maine one time, and there was two things I wanted to do. I wanted to pick those small little wild blueberries and see a moose. Well, that year it happened to be a late winter, so there was no blueberries. Couldn't find a moose around, so we went to a preserve or like a rehab center. This was the most pathetic-looking moose I've ever seen in my life. This was the most disappointing trip to Maine anyone probably has ever taken.
Wow. You didn't even get to accomplish your main goals.
Good one.
While you were there. We should, what we should do on the show? I mean, guys, this is a crypto podcast for the man's man, okay? We ain't playing around here. We should do a survival episode. Go up to Alaska.
Out in the bush?
Out in the bush.
You get a pocket knife, a pack of matches, and one of those solar blankets.
Man,
that's it.
There's so many cool things about the bush. What? I'm being serious. No, literally.
I love
Justin,
the bush.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
I love being in the bush.
Seriously, do you know about the bush? Like, really? What that means up there?
Yeah, you're like deep in the woods.
Well, you're deep in the woods, but there's towns, or I forget what they call them. They're not called towns. So I actually talked to someone who had done some work up in the bush. Okay. You get paid like 4 times what you get paid in a normal place. They have contracted jobs where you go up for 6 months at a time and you work in a grocery store for like 6 months and you make like 4 years salary in there.
What?
Yeah, that's how they have to get people to go up there and work, because the people that live up there, like the Inuit people, and guys, please don't throw rocks at me if I'm wrong about some of this. This is what a person who had been up there.
Or you could just, if we're wrong, correct us.
Correct us.
Don't throw rocks.
Don't throw rocks. That's not good. But it's the way they get people to go up there, because a lot of those people up there are on government assistance and they have no reason to work because the standard of living is very low. It doesn't cost a lot, so they get money from the government. They don't have to do anything. So they actually have to bring people from the lower 48 to come work at things like grocery stores and pharmacies up there.
Wow.
Yeah. And you got to sign these big, long contracts. They give you a house. It's very similar, believe it or not, to like working on a cruise ship.
Ooh.
Yeah. I wanted to do that when I was younger.
You know what? It's funny. I didn't even, I would have done that. Now because I've been a cruiser up until this pandemic. Now I probably will never go on another cruise.
Yeah.
But that would have been the life, man.
Yeah.
Now I probably, back in that time, I worked in restaurants. I was a chef. That's what I did. So I would have worked probably in the kitchen on a cruise ship. That is the worst job. And every time I took a cruise, I would always interact with the staff because they're pretty much neglected, whatever. And everyone would say the kitchen is the absolute worst job.
Wow. I would have probably been, well, if it was an adult cruise, I would have been the scripper.
The scripper.
The scripper. the script up on stage, making it happen. I'm a performer. Okay, I'm an entertainer. What can I say?
They have the best because they only work like on a 7-day cruise. They typically work like 3-4 days. That's it.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see. It's kind of like we're so far off what we were talking about, but it's kind of like going to an old West town, where like the bartender is also the sheriff, is also the waiter, is also the pharmacist, all that stuff. That's how
they wear many hats.
They wear many hats, and it's funny when you catch the cruise people in their different hats.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, I saw this person doing the ice skating thing, but now they're up here singing. Okay. And I love it. But back to Token Metrics, guys. Before we got so far off on a tangent talking about indices, one thing Token Metrics has are these indices where basically you can choose a few different settings and they will show you literally exactly how to set up your portfolio.
Oh, nice.
Exactly how to do. That would be a fun thing for us to do, would be to set up a portfolio and I set up a portfolio based on these on different settings, and we'll see who does the best.
See who wins. I love a little friendly competition.
Love a little friendly competition. So guys, so if you want to sign up for Token Metrics, make sure you guys do that at tokenmetrics.beards.live. So we've gone over 5 different coin research sites that you guys can use. CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, Coin360, Live Coin Watch, and now Token Metrics. Jay, just what is your, if you could only use one, what would it be?
Oof, only one. You're going to limit me? I probably, it's either going to be CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap if I have to go to just one.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's a tough call.
Yeah.
Probably CoinMarketCap. What about you?
I'm going to say CoinGecko. I'm going to go CoinGecko. I think it's a little more robust, and it's a little more, you guys know, a friend of mine recently texted me, and he said, hey, man, are you going to buy more Chainlink? And I said, I actually don't even own any Chainlink.
Ooh, what's wrong with you, son?
And I told him, I said, I advise people to buy Chainlink. I advise people to get on Coinbase coins, but I do all my work on the alleys. Okay, I work by the dark shadows of night. Okay, I look for the good stuff when it comes to those coins.
Those low cap gems,
stuff, those low cappers. Okay, chop up them gems, might get a little powder.
No pop-out.
Might get a little high on that portfolio. Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's what I like. So I'm in the dingy parts of crypto.
You a little degen.
A little degen, getting them dark web coins. Okay. Ooh. Trying to make it happen.
I think, but one of the things that I would like to say about all of this, and you pick your whatever site you want to do your research on, do what's comfortable for you. Always have your own strategies, do your own research, just form your own opinions.
That's it. That's right. You like CoinMarketCap? I like CoinGecko. Somebody else will say, people love that Coin Paprika site. We didn't talk about it today, but the people that use Coin Paprika say, this is the site you need to use. We love Coin Paprika. You just got to figure out what works for you. You know, different cowboy hats for different cowboys.
Ooh, that's coming up.
That's coming up. I might be going here in a few minutes to buy a cowboy hat. I'm really excited about that. But guys, that's it for today's episode. Really great episode. We talked about coin sites. We talked about Maine. We talked about In the Bush. You guys love In the Bush, your favorite part of the podcast.
Yes.
For sure. Absolutely. And that's all we got. So until next time, make sure you guys grow your beards and your portfolios.
We're out.